Today, I'm planning to pedal the equivalent height of Mount Kilimanjaro. So that's 5,895 meters or 19,340 feet. And I'm nervous for this one. I'm battered. Spooky. I have good news and bad news. So I've come to one of our local climbs here in Bristol, which I can ride to from my house. So I'm already 5 or 6 kilometers in, about 100 meters. And the climb itself goes up about 110, 113 maybe meters. It's about 2 kilometers long, which means I've got to do it about 50 times. Each rep, including the descent back down, it's taken me about 17 minutes. So if I round that up to 20 to include time for faffing around, then that means this is going to take me at least 17 hours. And considering I started about 9 o'clock this morning, it means I'm probably not going to finish before 2 AM tomorrow morning. This isn't the first time I've attempted this challenge. That was a year ago in February 2024, but it was cut short by my free hub collapsing, which is a weird one. Well, it's an unhappy ending this time round. Seems like my free hub has gone, but I essentially can't coast anymore. So I'm back today with a new wheel set for redemption. So this sign is where I'll be keeping track of how many reps I've done. And if you look here, you can see my pencil markings from the previous attempt. So I made it to 13 that time before the bike broke. So to start with, I'm just going to put a dot above each one. Let me give you a rundown of this climb then. So this is where I'm starting from. And coming around this corner, it's a pretty flat start. Build a bit of momentum up along here, but immediately start feeling the wind, which was battering me already. Don't worry, road's not actually closed. Then, this is where it starts going up. So I'm already in my lowest gear at this point, churning away until it flattens out again a little bit of respite. I come around this corner into the steepest section. It's steep enough that I can't actually stay sat down. Gotta get out of the saddle for this bit. Past this garage. And it's still pretty steep at this part. But mentally I'm just thinking that once I'm up this section, I've done the hardest part. Then we get to this part, which is a sharp left-hander. That's the bit of road that's closed there. I'll go around this way. And then this section here, it's not too steep. You can kind of comfortably sit up and just churn away. And here, really flattens out. So you can drop down a few gears, pick up some more momentum, and then we're into the final steep section, up past the church. But it's been freshly re-tarmacked, so it's actually pretty nice. Really windy once you get around this corner. But but this is the last straight now, and it's not too steep, relatively, pretty flat. And there we go, that flight. That takes usually between 11 and 12 minutes. That's what I'll be doing for the next however many hours this takes. Here's a look at the bike I'm using today then. So it's my white Glencoe gravel bike, and I've tried to make it as light as possible, so I'm not carrying any water, just a top tube bag filled with a few snacks, and I've got my Garmin as a backup recording, but my watch is the main thing that I'm keeping track of things on. Got a 42 tooth chainring, and I think it's an 11 to 42 cassette, and some kind of semi-slick gravel tyres. And yeah, it's holding up so far. Okay, made it to 10. Ooh. Guess that's a fifth of the way. Let's see, what's the watch saying? Yeah, that's about a fifth of the way, isn't it? Whew. That was the first goal. I guess the next goal is 20. This is the other reason to be close to home. Because Eve can bring me food. Oh yeah. Okay, that's my lunch. Nice big portion of pasta, which I'm hoping is going to give me a load of energy. We'll see. But I'm at that point where it still feels like there's a long way to go. So I'm just trying to break it down in segments at the moment. Okay, made it past my previous best attempt, which was 13. That's number 14 for today. Feels like a big moment. And the weather's holding up. That pasta actually did give me a load of energy, worked very well. So yeah, things are going well so far. So when I need to grab some supplies, pull in here, and I've got all stashed away in here. So this backpack is full of water and snacks and everything, which is hopefully enough to keep me going. So then while I'm on the bike, I've got my top tube bag full of snacks. At the moment I've got banana chips and jelly beans in there. And that's just to, you know, keep the carbs up, make sure I'm still eating while I'm going. And yeah, it's working so far. So you're probably wondering why I'm doing this, and I don't really know. But the idea itself originally came from the fact that I'd booked a trip to climb Kilimanjaro, and seeing as I've never seen a mountain that big, I thought I'd try out this challenge to kind of give myself a sense of the scale. But yeah, that didn't end so well, so now I'm back to get redemption, but also because I've almost finished editing that video finally, so that'll be out soon. So I guess this is some kind of weird celebration of that as well. Okay, I've managed 20 reps now, but I'm feeling tired, so cracked out the Lucozade and I've got PB&J sandwiches. I'm hoping that's going to sort me out. It's only 5:30, but it's already getting dark, so the lights are going on. Right, so I have good news and bad news. The good news is I've had some dinner, so that's helping with energy levels, and I'm finally over halfway. But the bad news is that it's taken 27 reps to get to halfway, which means I'm probably going to be doing more than 50. And it's been 12 hours, which means it's almost 9 p.m. So my pace has definitely dropped from what I was hoping it would be. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on for now. Try not to dwell on it too much, but I might have to reassess in a bit. Seen anyone go into this church or come out, but church bells are going off. Spooky. Okay, I've got just under 4,000 meters done, and it's now past midnight, and I've decided to do the sensible thing for once. I'm going to head back home, get a little bit of sleep, and get the rest of this done tomorrow, because as much as my stubbornness wants to just try and keep going, it's getting pretty sketchy, and I don't want to end up being peeled off the tarmac after a descent going wrong. So yeah, I'll try and get out as early as I can tomorrow morning and get the rest done. Oh, great. Just what I needed. Sitting down with this bag on is not fun right now. I've got an unreasonable amount of chafe going on. Good morning. I've had about 4 hours of sleep and now I'm back. Can't really believe that I'm back here. Don't really want to be back here, but I've got about 2,000 meters. Just gonna try and get it done. Don't know how long it's gonna take. Everything hurts, but I think I can make it. We'll see. Tell you what, I've lucked out the weather for these last couple of days. This sunshine has been so nice. And it's been windy and cold, but to be fair, the cold means that I can't brake for too long. And it stops me just dripping with sweat the whole time. So that's nice. Spoke too soon. Well, it's taken 45 reps of the hill. I'm finally over 5,000 meters. Feels like the end is really in sight now, but I'm battered. I think I'm another 4 hours into today, and yeah, I don't know how much longer it's going to take, but I've come this far. Just gotta keep pedaling. That's 50. Oh, wild. Not quite there yet. It's so close. Oh, can't wait to be done. I think this is the last time I need to do the full climb. Can't believe it. I guess I better savour it. Okay, it's the last full one. 52. Got just under 80 meters to do on the next one, and then I've done it. Less than 10 meters to go. Come on. Oh. Oh, I've done it. 1 meter over. Look at that. Oh, finally. That was madness. 52.5 reps. Cannot tell you how much harder it makes it to just be doing the same thing over and over. The mental battle was insane, but I've done it. Cannot wait to go home and have a shower. Oh man. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but it's 4 PM on the second day now. I can't believe how long that ended up taking. Anyway, I'm going home.